guys! So if you haven't figured out from the title of this video already, I am on a solo travel trip today. If you can't tell, it is absolutely pouring down rain. I wanted to wait until I got onto the turnpike to talk to the camera because it feels a little dangerous. The reason why I'm solo today is because I am actually heading to Cincinnati for a speaking engagement that I'm doing called the M event at the Hilton Neverlands Plaza downtown. And I was asked to speak. I also do motivational speaking. So I know a few of you have asked off of YouTube what exactly it is that I do and what I'm involved with and all kinds of questions, why we do this and vlog and everything. So while I'm on my travels today, I plan to explain all of that to you. And I also plan on taking you on the journey through my speech and everything. Hopefully, if that all works out. Yeah, so I'm gonna really try to concentrate on driving because I can't really see. Yeah, once I get to the airport, hopefully I'm running a little short on time. Hopefully I'm not too short on time. I'm flying out of Harrisburg, so it shouldn't be a huge deal. Security is not usually too bad, so I don't know, we'll see. Finally made it to the airport. It's honestly not normally a bad drive. It's just not a good weather day. I think we're getting the remnants of tropical depression. What was the name of that? Nicole. So I just parked. Harrisburg has daily parking in a garage for $15, which I think is kind of expensive considering BWI is like $12 a day, but whatever. So I'm just gonna head into the terminal now, get through security, and all will be well. Hopefully everything's on time. Right here. On time. Security is pretty full. I mean, full for this airport. Through security and I have about 30 minutes until my flight boards. We have a plane, so we're on the right track. The thing that I really love about Harrisburg is that it's so small. So, I mean, I legitimately made it from my door to I'm almost at the gate in less than an hour. And I live like 30 minutes away from the airport, so it's all good. Good. I got some water. I'm bored in like 25 minutes. I'll show you my view for the moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the final boarding call for passengers traveling on United Airlines Flight 4521 to Chicago.
If you're flying to Chicago, I would recommend you get to your gate right now. They've made that announcement about 50 times in the last minute. So if I'm being completely honest, I am not a fearful flyer. But there's one thing that I really don't like, and it's flying these tiny planes. And I call them tiny planes, or like the planes, they're like 4-hour jets. They're like 2 seats on one side, 1 seat on the other side, because you can feel everything. And with the weather the way it is, I'm a little nervous. I know it's gonna be fine, but I tend to get a little nauseous.
Terminal for those passengers flying out on Delta flight. It's leaving at gate 83. Thank you.
It's all good.
As a final call for passengers.
Alright guys, we just deplaned. There's a maintenance issue. Makes me feel really good. Fingers crossed, because I have a connecting flight in Philly. Hope I don't miss it. I don't know what this means. Ironic by Alanis Morissette is playing in the airport. There's fire trucks and firemen surrounding the plane. This isn't looking good. Okay, update. We are gonna board in 30 to 45 minutes, apparently. This whole situation makes me feel really good. If we do that, I will make my connecting flight, which is totally fine. There are options. I did put myself on the list to be moved to another flight to the tune of a travel credit of $525. So if that comes up, I'm absolutely taking that. So fingers crossed that we board on time, because if it's much later than that, I'm probably not gonna make it. But again, there's always a solution. You can always figure it out. This is not my first time dealing with this, so it is what it is. Welcome to travel. Okay, we're back on the plane. I don't know how this makes me feel, but if we take off on time, I'll make my connecting flight. If we don't, I might have to run or find another flight. So it's all good. Back on the plane, back on schedule. Less time in the airport waiting around, so fingers crossed. Now I have to get my bag and then run 18 gates. Should be good. Okay. I haven't pulled a stunt like this in a long time. I should be good. It's been a while since I've had to run through an airport. But gates don't, I think the door doesn't close until 10 minutes before you're supposed to leave, so should be okay. Here we go. Alright guys, I made it. They haven't even started boarding yet, which is late. So we're good. Makes me feel better. Just literally running. Alright. We're on the second plane. I look like a drowned rat. There's no jetway. Yeah. We made it. So, off to Cincinnati. Alright, you guys. Made it to Cincinnati. I am currently waiting on my ride share. I look like a drowned rat because, yeah, it was raining too terribly. It's chilly here. So I guess technically I'm in northern Kentucky, so I can scratch Kentucky off the list. Yeah, I'm gonna get this ride share. I'm gonna get to the hotel, put everything down, and meet some people for dinner and drinks, and I may call it a night right after that because it's been a day. So here he comes. I'll catch up with you later. Good morning, guys. Just because I'm stalling, getting out of bed in the morning is sometimes a struggle for me. I thought I would mention why we do what we do and vlog and what I'm actually doing these days. In 2017, 2018, something like that, our friend Shorty introduced us to a little travel channel you may know, Kara and Nate. We started watching their videos and we had already done some traveling and we thought, well, we travel and people always ask us questions about where we're going, what we're doing, where we're off to next. And we thought, hey, let's start a travel channel and that'll kind of answer people's questions. But I think it has turned into more than just that. It's a way to give you an experience. If you're not somebody that travels or if you're somebody that wants to travel, you can kind of do it through our lens. And our goal is to always give you the most honest perspective of what traveling's really like. So yesterday when I was going through the delays and running through the airport and things like that, that's the reality of travel. It's not always super glamorous. We're not always sitting in first class. And we're not always in fancy hotels like this. It's really just a way to offer you perspective on traveling. And for us, traveling is so much more than cruises and resorts and all the fun things that come along with that. It's about seeing the world and experiencing different cultures and getting a sense of what things are like elsewhere and getting a real perspective rather than just listening and seeing what we hear through the media. Why do we film our lives? I don't know. I never actually thought about that. It was less about filming our lives and more about filming for you, the world for you, if that makes sense. That's why we do what we do. So at the beginning of this year, you may have seen a couple of videos about how I quit my job and am doing what I'm currently doing now. What exactly is that? There's no one clear answer. So we have our business, Enticing Media, where I do videography, video editing for people, and that is the bread and butter of what I'm doing currently. I also wrote a book. I am a speaker, podcast host, about to be writing another book. Sometimes I forget. Oh, and of course we have our upcoming radio show. Basically, I'm putting myself out there is what I'm really doing. Really, my mission right now is to just impact people in their lives. So it's kind of a similar reason to why we're vlogging. I guess now I really have no choice other than to get up and get a shower. Well, this looks a bit ominous. It's supposed to snow today. I'm happy to be in here, where it's not snowing. Guys, I am ready to head down to the event. I'm really gonna try to bring you along as much as I possibly can. I go on stage at 2:15 today, so at the very least, I hope to bring you on stage with me because I have a fun little thing planned. But for now, I'm gonna try to find some coffee and I'm gonna Have my little Lara bar here. And choke, apparently. Eating and vlogging is really difficult. So anyway, I'm gonna get the day started. And yeah, so wish me luck. Get ready to go on.
I already took the stage. Everybody have a good break? Ready to go. All right, we're gonna jump right in with Nell. So she's already ready to go.
I'm ready. There are 3 main components to getting yourself out of a situation that you hate and into one you love. The first one is getting comfortable with being uncomfortable. Everybody wave and say hi to the YouTube channel. Hi. This isn't my gate, but it was a really good place to film this spot at. To film. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. So I'm not gonna change. The bathrooms don't have hooks on the backs of the doors. They like hang over the toilets, which are really weird. I don't want to put like my backpack like on the ground in the stall and like open up my suitcase and anyway, first world problems, right? So I'm gonna hang out for a little while, have a snack, and then wait to board my flight to Charlotte. And I have a 40-minute layover in Charlotte. Apparently I'm like really loving to cut it close on this trip, so we'll see how that goes. But it should be fine as long as everything's on time. Should get in a little early. But yeah, so it's exciting though, because tonight I'm flying home. I'm actually, flying to Mechanicsburg to the Monroe's house, and flying home. I really can't speak anymore today. Flying home, going to Mechanicsburg to the Monroe's house, because that's where Kenny is, and Kenny's vlogging on his own today. So 2 vloggers coming together. And yes, if you're wondering, I lost a nail. Bummer. And the flight debacle yesterday. Anyway, so I'm gonna head to my gate, have a snack, and then we'll board the flight, the first one, so. Guys, I made it to Harrisburg, and guess who's here? Oh my gosh.
You see my sign.
Are you guys kidding me?
Look at my sign now. Now look at
Make a charcuterie board. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Welcome home to Daddy. You guys are literally
we're
the best.
proud of you.
Oh my gosh.
We also took an Uber, so
You have to drive it home. You guys are literally the best. Oh my gosh.